$100.
More.
150.
More.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
More.
£300.
Double it.
$600. What? Why?
What?
That's a very good question.
$600.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Foreign Reacts. It's kind of crazy that I'm gonna do this right on the spot, but I just got a reaction suggestion, and the person said you should watch the video of UK residents reacting to how much American healthcare cost. It's actually quite funny as they are shocked. My favorite is "Shut the Fridge Girl." So you can see the comment over here on this side of the screen. Thank you, Chips the Dog 1. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you for the recommendation. I'm gonna react to it immediately, like literally immediately. So we're gonna get into this right now. So please do subscribe, and welcome to Foreign Reacts. Help us to get to 6,000 subscribers. That is a target. And without further ado, guys, let's get right into it.
10 grand.
10 grand.
Is there a price for that?
Yes.
Jeez, $100, $200?
$2.5 grand.
$80.
$80.
600.
250.
For what are we talking about though? 250.
Shut the fridge.
Shut the fridge.
£300. $600.
For what?
$600.
What?
Yeah. Ambulance call out. How much do you think that costs?
Zero payment.
Zero payment.
Yeah, zero payment.
No. It costs $2,500.
For real?
Yeah.
2,500.
Cool.
An inhaler.
$100.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It's a bit more.
120.
250 to 350.
For an inhaler.
Yes.
Man, so if you're poor, you're dead.
I know that it's like public healthcare in the UK. In the US, fortunately, I'm able to get healthcare through my parents, their jobs, but like I carry an EpiPen, and I know that like the cost of that has just been rising. So like there's like very few companies that even compete, so it's sort of like a monopoly for the EpiPen. Even though like we have insurance, it cost my parents about a couple hundred, even with insurance.
So 2 EpiPens. Okay. How much do you reckon they are?
$80.
600. I'm afraid not.
Nah, their facial reaction says it all, bro. You can literally see their reaction compared to the American reaction is totally night and day, because when you do something compared to when you don't have to do that, it's a total reaction. Because I have to pay, right? When I find out that it's free, I'm gonna be like, what? That's nice. Okay, cool. When you find out that you have to pay, and you have to pay so much, you'll be like, what? So their reaction are so vibrant, and so you can literally put yourself in their situation immediately, right? Their reactions are very vivid. Not lying to you guys, bro.
More.
$100.
More.
150.
More.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
More.
£300.
Double it.
$600. What? Why?
What?
That's a very good question.
$600.
Yeah.
For me, it's more like just hives and shortness of breath.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be like an immediate death situation, but like, so I've been fortunate I've not had to use it, but it's something like keep on me. Like I have my backpack right now, I have it on me.
Cost of childbirth.
Jesus. 50 grand, something ridiculous now?
Yeah, see, I've blown the figures up on your head now, haven't I?
50
They're larger.
grand.
The highest, generally speaking, is about 30 grand.
Okay.
Is that reasonable? You haven't?
Not reasonable at all. It's just like now we're on like we're on a benchmark.
100? 200?
Dollars.
Yeah.
The average is about 10 grand. It can go up to 30,000.
10 grand? For a baby?
Yeah, well, I guess. How much is your child worth?
Yeah. What, is that like the same everywhere?
Yeah, the average is about $10,000, yeah.
That's mad. Oh, no thanks.
Ridiculous.
Okay, no thanks. In which case, the coil, IUD, contraception,
Yeah.
how much do you think that costs?
For one person to implant $1 grand?
Yeah, a little bit higher.
Really?
Yeah, $1,300.
Oh. Mental.
I wonder if you could tell me how expensive you think calling an ambulance out to your location is in America.
I guess it depends on like where you live.
It definitely does, but
is there a price for that?
Yes.
Jeez,
he's gonna say 500.
$2.5 grand.
2,500.
For what? Why?
I thought he was gonna actually say 500 because he saw how much the prices are so. I've never been in any of these situations, unfortunately, because I'm not trying to flex, or I'm very grateful to the fact that God has never allowed me to get an ambulance. I don't have any of these breathing. Like, the most I have is I have more like a skin type of reaction type stuff. So most of what I go through is not anything that is pressing. So I've never had to actually done any particular thing in relation to anything that is actually being taken in this video. So I have no experience of any of these. Like, literally, I have none. Right, I have none. The most I'll use is dentist, and I don't even do dentist like that. Like, I literally don't. Right, so I don't have experience with a lot of things when it comes to healthcare because I don't need to. But I definitely do know it's psycho because I've heard and I've seen it. Right, so I've seen it being done for other people, and I've heard it. It's crazy. It is really crazy.
By C-section. And you would like to hold your baby after you've given birth to it.
Actually, yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, you have to pay to do that.
Yes.
Hold my own child that I've been carrying inside of my womb.
Say something else.
Sorry, I was.
She was gonna say something else.
Yes.
Jeez.
It's not actually that expensive.
Right. Charging me, I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah.
Not you, but the doctor. Like $100.
$40.
$40.
For skin-on-skin contact. What do you think of the NHS?
Literally the gift that keeps on giving. Literally, people are so dumb for taking advantage of it, and I don't want it to change.
Fine, does it make you grateful for the NHS?
Absolutely. I mean, I didn't know how much free healthcare we got like just off the bat, but like knowing you have to pay like 30 grand for a child, it's outrageous. It really is ridiculous. So
it really is.
Thank you, NHS, for your hard work.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Presumably you had an
Well,
idea.
the thing is, for these particular persons, they're British, right? They're going to be really appreciative because they're now looking at themselves and they're like, bro, we're actually really blessed. Because from my perspective, like I said earlier in the video, I've never had to call for an ambulance. I've never had to do a child, obviously, right? And I've never had to inhalers. I've never had to do any of those. Contraceptive. I'm not a female. I'm not going to need to insert none of those. So I've never had a reason to go to an hospital except for birth. That's it, right? So I've never had to go back and forth, do any of that nonsense, right? Not nonsense, but I've never had to do that, right? So I have no experience with what you would say, having to use the healthcare system. I just don't, because I've not been in that situation ever in my life, right? Yes, the dentist is included, but the dentist is kind of an exception. You have to pay for to get it cleaned, such and such. That's not really expensive. Insurance can, that's not really bad. But for these people, I personally believe that they're going to be going home really, really, really grateful because, bro, just think about that. You got to pay so much money, bro, just for these basic things. Like, I've seen ambulances a lot of times, like in where I am at in South Carolina. I've always seen ambulances go by often because a lot of people, it's if you know anything about South Carolina, it's a coastal area, right? So there's a lot of beaches and people literally, like, they just, I don't know what happened, but it's like they were doing some drugs or something and all kinds of weird stuff happened, right? And they got to get the ambulance and they got to go to the hospital because I live close to a hospital, right? It's like literally just, I don't know, probably like a 30-minute walk, right? It's literally so close, right? So it's kind of just weird, really. It's really sad, but you got to be grateful for where you're at in the world in terms of Europe, because the free healthcare, even if you don't use it, it's really, really beneficial. Because I don't use, if I move to Europe right now, I'm not going to be using free healthcare, right? But guess what? In the case that I have to use it, it's there. in the case you have to use healthcare in America, it's not there. So it's really sad, bro.
Healthcare was expensive in the US.
I didn't realise how expensive. Yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, if you don't have money, you're fudged. Yeah.
What do you think of the people who are profiting off the sale of these medicines?
You're bastards.
You bastards.
Sorry, beep. I think, yeah, I think they should be stopped. Fuck Trump.
It's not. Oh my gosh. It's not Trump. It's the entire U.S. government, my guy. It's really sad to see this healthcare thing, bro. It's really sad. Honestly, like, when you think about it, bro, the healthcare system is really sick. Like, truth is, I think that no matter what, healthcare should be free. Not free in the sense that you don't pay anything, but free in the sense that you don't have to, you know, pay so much with all this insurance. Like, you know how much money people make for insurance? Because remember, to have the insurance, you have to pay, right? But you don't necessarily have to use the insurance. Does that make sense? So it's really all about the money. And in America, it's all about the money with the government, all about the money with the rich people. And that's one of the reasons why healthcare in America will never, ever, ever be free. See, I'm seeing a video right here, the real reason American healthcare is so expensive. I might just do that video right now. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. Peace.